Tearing around in the sunshine at Almeria in December, and I bump into an old mate of mine, Phil Seton.
Hey Simon, how's it going, man?
Good. I can't believe he hasn't retired. He's almost as old as I am. Phil, why are you still riding? What's happening?
Oh man, I still have a lot to do. So we're here at the moment. We're testing various parts. We've been doing some brake testing for the first couple of days of testing, and then we've been working on Generation 8 mapping. This is something new.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Tell me.
Okay, well, let me just give you a quick rundown. So, in 2017, you and I were in Catalonia, and you were giving some on-track instruction, and you taught me a lot about engine braking. Then from there, we developed a Generation 6, which was all about engine braking. I remember you rode the bike. Our Power Mode 3, for all of my customers out there who actually know what Power Mode 3 is the exact map that you rode, and you said, that is perfect. As it is, about 98% of my customers still use that map. And I have to thank you, because it was an actual pivotal point, really. It made such a huge difference for us, because it allowed me to change my riding style, ride safer, ride faster. And on top of that, I integrated it into the mapping, which went to all of my customers, and it helped them ride safer and faster as well.
Sorry, this is engine brake or power? You said power.
This is engine braking.
Engine brake, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
I'm fussy on engine brake, because without it, you have to think about how you're pushing the rear brake, and with the right engine brake, just to explain, it allows you to forget about that, and it helps pull the bike in, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah. So I instantly found with it that I was able to let off the brake earlier, turn into the corner at a higher speed, and the moment it hit full lean angle, the engine braking would pull in and then pull the bike back to the apex. It was, as I say, really pivotal, so I can't thank you enough for that. Your input there was really, really important for us. So yeah. So from there, we've continued with our development. I spent quite a while working on Generation 7, which was specifically about creating more power. And as the ECUs became more and more unlocked, we were able to have more parameters to play with. So we worked with every single parameter we had. So ignition dwell, split on injectors, all sorts of other small areas which we found tiny, tiny gains, which allowed us to create a little bit more horsepower, maybe 2 to 3 horsepower increase. So that was where we got to a Gen 7. We're here now working on Gen 8. Well, in fact, we've actually just got it finished. Now, Gen 8 is something which I came up with the idea whilst watching TV, watching the MotoGP bikes, because these bikes here have huge problems with wheelies. Wheeling is the biggest problem which you have on the bikes.
The one thing I really like about the Yamaha is the torque. Yeah. But that causes the wheelie.
Absolutely, it does. That's right. So you come off the corner, the bike pulls a big wheelie, the intervention comes in to bring the front wheel down, and you lose all of that drive which you built initially. So I've spent ages working on different ways to control the wheelie. And the original idea which I had back in 2019 was looking at MotoGP bikes. You watch them come off the corner, they pin the throttle and it lifts the front wheel just a couple of inches and it just powers down the straight. A lot of the time with the front wheel just off the ground, and yeah, they just get best drive they can possibly get. So what I've been working on is a mapping that preempts the area where the bike's going to wheelie and then limits the power, which stops it from coming up too high, so that you don't actually have any intervention from the anti-wheelie. It's really funny because you end up with a bike which feels a little bit flat, and you look on the data log and you're going 7 miles an hour faster at the end of the straight. It's incredible. So that's what we've been working on, and we've sort of perfected that mapping over the last, well, we've actually done 5 days before we came here and saw you. We've done another 2 days now, and we've just rounded it off. So we've now got a finished map which is ready to actually give to customers. So I'm really excited to put it out there. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. The latest news from Seton Tuning, live from Almeria.
Thanks, Simon. I really appreciate it, mate. Thanks, man.